Roman protectors, right on time for their morning feeding. If the sun would be so consistent.
Rachel, dear, don't think of them as Romans. Think of them as paying customers. At least that makes the transaction a little less. Yeah, it's ugly.
Who's with them?
I don't know. Looks like they like that material there. It is good stuff.
Morning, old man.
Good morning, Centurion. So, Octavius, taking the boss for breakfast, are we? Looking for a promotion, perhaps?
Watch it! I'm in a good mood. The day is still young. The Centurion informed me this morning he would like to accompany me on rounds. For your information.
That's right. It's been way too long since I've been down here in the marketplace. And you know what? I was even beginning to miss your pleasant company there, Asa. I have missed seeing your family, though. Good morning, Hannah.
Good morning.
It's been far too long. Your uncle sends his best regards.
So, my treasonous uncle still works as a Centurion servant. How is that traitorous old bird faring?
Not well, I'm afraid. He's recently become ill and nothing seems to help him. I was thinking maybe some freshly baked bread from his favorite niece would, cheer him up.
Uncle Amaziah isn't well?
Is it serious?
Honestly, yes. The physicians are baffled by his condition, but nothing seems to help him. Maybe if you came by and visited him.
We have instructed our granddaughter to stay on her side of the city. Just because her favorite uncle works for the Romans doesn't mean she needs to keep company with them.
Besides, I'm beginning to think that she was going to see more than just my uncle.
Grandfather!
Well, I'm sure Amaziah will enjoy the freshly baked bread. And you are all, every one of you, thank you. You are all welcome to come by anytime.
Sir, shouldn't we be going now? We've got a lot of ground left to cover this morning.
Yes, quite right. For the bread. Good day, Asa. Goodbye, Hannah.
Good day, good day. So, Amaziah's not well. I'm not surprised. He's probably sick from associating with the Romans.
Well, at least they're gone. Only 24 more hours till we have to deal with those brutes again.
Oh, I don't know, Grandmother. Marcus is nice enough.
Nice enough? A Roman? I don't think so. Now, a nice Jewish boy. That would be nice enough. But I forget. My granddaughter has refused the offer of every nice Jewish boy in Capernaum. Let's see. There was. He's not nice enough. He's not spiritual enough. He's not kind enough. And of course, he's not handsome enough. And let's not forget, but Grandmother Rachel, I don't love him. Nice enough? A Roman soldier? For my granddaughter? I don't think so.
But Marcus is different from the others, Grandmother. He's kind and he's gentle. He's loyal and he's brave. Uncle Amaziah told me he once rushed into battle to save a wounded man. And he loves Uncle Amaziah like he's his own family. How many Roman soldiers do you know that would come to our side of the city to help a servant?
Asa, are you hearing what I'm hearing?
Yes, And I'm beginning to think that young commander came to our bakery for more than just fresh bread.
You better forget about her, sir. She's a beauty, all right? But she's a Jew. The Jews are nothing but trouble, Captain.
Oh, I don't know. They're not all that bad. I mean, I don't know what I would have done these last couple of years without the help of her uncle.
I mean, I'll grant you, the girl and her family seem nice enough, but you can't separate them from the rest of their kind. You know, you get involved with a Jewish girl and you get involved with all of them. And they are a difficult lot, let me tell you.
Maybe you're right. But Hannah's different. Occasionally she would come by and we would chat whenever she'd visit with her uncle, and I've been all over this empire and I've never met a girl like her. Take the men ahead, Sergeant. I will meet up with you at the garrison later. I'm gonna go see Amaziah. Give him this bread, say it's a present from his niece Hannah. Maybe it'll brighten his day. Like she brightens mine.
That's not funny.
Oh, Hannah, what have you gotten yourself into? Your grandmother was right. You really could have had any nice Jewish boy in Capernaum. I mean, there was Shem, the shepherd boy, or Absalom, the baker's apprentice, who had every girl in Capernaum running after him. But no, I had to fall for a man in uniform. Admittedly, a kind man with a good heart who makes me smile and then laugh and then smile some more. A Roman. Oh, Marcus, will it ever be meant to be?
Someone to see you, sir.
Send him in.
Not him. Her.
Hannah, what are you doing here at the garrison? Does your family know you're here?
No, and they mustn't find out. I've come because of Uncle Amaziah. I went to visit him at your house. Marcus, he's dying.
I know. I've appealed to the Roman gods, but nothing seems to help him. I would do anything for him. He's been like a father to me. You know this, right? But what is there left to do?
I may know of someone. A very wise and incredible man. A man who's healing people and changing lives.
Where is he? When can I meet him?
He's preaching outside the city, in the hills around the town. I can take you to him. Look for the crowds, look for me. I really have to go now. There is one more thing. Try to look a little less Roman. His followers are not exactly supporters of Caesar.
All right, I'll be there.
Sir, you mind telling me what that was all about?
King Hannah may know someone who might be able to heal my servant. I'm going to meet him at a hillside meeting tomorrow.
Well, did you tell you this man's name?
No. She left before I thought to ask. All I know is that he's a man who's healing people, and I figured it's worth investigating.
Well, sir, if this is the man I suspect, a rabbi named Jesus from Nazareth, he is trouble. And if your pretty little Jewish girl is involved with him, she's trouble too.
Jesus of Nazareth. Yes, I've heard the name before, but no real information. Octavius, what do you know of him?
Well, sir, they say it's very unorthodox ideas. I mean, even for the Jews, he performs miracles, like the girl says. He draws very large crowds from all over the city, and incredible tales of a virgin birth in Bethlehem, and stargazing magi traveling halfway across the world to pay homage to a baby king?
Oh, I've heard the stories. But what do they all mean?
I'm not quite sure, sir, but word in the marketplace is that these Jewish leaders don't like this Jesus. They try to find ways to discredit him because he upsets the status quo. Others are led to believe that he's their Messiah, some sort of king. But as for me, I say he's trouble, plain and simple. Call it a soldier's intuition, but the Jews have had many of these so-called messiahs come and go over the years, but this Jesus, he's different.
All right then. You and some of the men will escort me to the hillside meeting tomorrow. But you will stay in the background, out of the way, and out of sight. If there's trouble, we'll deal with it. But I must meet this miracle man if my friend Amaziah has any chance to live.
Marcus,
Hello, Hannah. Seems I found the right hillside.
it seems you have. I thought I told you to look a little less Roman. You stand out like a camel in the Holy of Holies. And only a blind man would miss your friends across the way. I thought I could trust you, Marcus.
You can trust me, Hannah. Octavius is here only in case of a disturbance. I've given them strict orders to stay out of sight. But honestly, I don't understand why the Roman uniform causes such a disturbance to begin with. We have plenty of other people under our jurisdiction who have learned of the benefit of working with Caesar, not against him. Why do the Jews continue to resist?
Could it possibly be because the Romans have taxed us into complete starvation and denied us the freedom to worship our one true God as we please?
Oh, you're sounding just like your grandfather. Look, I came here to help Amaziah, not to argue. However, we have allowed the Jewish people to observe their religious practices within reason.
We are tolerated, only so much as we are not a threat to Caesar's rule. Anyone who crosses that line is dealt with in the most severe of ways. I'm sure you've heard of the place in Jerusalem called Golgotha, where Pilate hands out Roman justice to any poor Jew who threatens the mighty Caesar.
Roman justice is swift and final, I agree. It is also fair and just. Innocent men have nothing to fear in Roman courts. Thieves and insurrectionists, they get what's coming to them at the hands of the government.
Why did I think you'd ever understand? A Roman could never know what it is to be a Jew. One day God will deliver us and we will be free again. But for now, we suffer at the hands of whatever brutal government is fashionable.
Brutal. Deliver you? As in a Messiah, right?
Yes. How did you know that?
My men and I hear things. It is our job to know the local politics. Speaking of which, where's this miracle man? When can I meet him?
That's him in the middle. That's Jesus.
Him? Oh. He's not at all how I had envisioned.
I'm not surprised. He's not what a lot of people envision the Messiah to be.
Wait. He's the Messiah? As in, the one who's going to deliver all of Israel from the tyranny of Rome. I'm sorry, but he hardly seems like a conquering hero.
I don't pretend to be wise in the matters of the scriptures. I don't know all the prophecies like the men do. What I do know is that this Jesus is special. He's not changing governments, Marcus. He's changing people. When he speaks of the Heavenly Father, it's with complete authority, with familiarity. He is so wise, far beyond his years. But most of all, he loves people, Marcus.
So, when do I meet him?
First, listen.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth.
Marcus, what are you doing?
There isn't going to be any trouble, Hannah. But I must speak with this man. Amaziah can wait no longer. Lord, Lord! I have a dear servant who lies paralyzed and in terrible pain.
Then I shall go and heal him.
I do not deserve to have you come under my roof. But say the word, and it will be done. For I am a man under authority with men under me. I tell that one to go and he goes, and that one to come and he comes. And I tell my servant, do this, and he does it.
Wow. Listen up, everyone. I tell you the truth. I have not seen anyone in Israel with such great faith. Go, it will be done, just as you said it would.
Is that it? Just because I believe he could delegate his authority? Does that mean Amaziah will be all right?
Go home and see for yourself, Marcus. Go and see what a little faith can do.
I don't believe this. You know, our commander comes in here begging for the help of some Jewish holy man, and he takes the rabbi's word that everything's all right just because he has faith? Faith in a penniless Jew? I don't believe this.
Marcus has faith, Octavius. Very rare in a Roman, but the fact of life for the Jew. Faith is the key to knowing God.
So I thought I should personally deliver the great news. Amaziah is completely well. He's up, he's about, and back to normal.
As long as my brother serves in the house of a Roman, he can hardly be considered as normal. But still, it was a good thing you did for him. Hannah told us all about it.
Yes, she did. It was good of you to come and tell us that Amaziah is all healed. Now, if only a certain stubborn old goat would go to his brother, who was just days ago on death's doorstep, and make good the bad feelings that have festered for years between them, then maybe this year we can enjoy Passover without a fight at the dinner table!
Isn't it incredible that Amaziah is all better again? It happened just like you said it would. Now I'm wondering if you can help me with one more problem I seem to have. See, let's just cut to the chase. It seems I've gone off and fallen madly in love with the most incredible girl. And despite the protests of her grandparents, I think she loves me back. But wait, there's this invisible wall that separates us. Because I am a Roman, and you are a Jew. But if things don't change between us pretty soon, I may need to talk to that miracle man of yours to fix a broken heart.
Believe it or not, Marcus, my grandparents are beginning to admit you're not so terrible. That in and of itself may be a miracle. I mean, you're kind, you're smart, maybe a little bit stubborn, and you're thoughtful, and you're loyal, even if you are naive about wrongs and justices.
Well, I think this wall is beginning to crumble.
Don't you see, Marcus? It's more than that. It doesn't matter to me that you're Roman. What matters is that I follow Jesus and you follow Caesar. Marcus, you saw what he did to my uncle Amaziah. If only you would look through eyes of faith and see Jesus for who he really is, maybe then things could be different between us. Maybe then
Octavius, what are you doing here?
Sir, Cyril, Lord has arrived from Rome this morning. You are not at your home, nor at the garrison. Amaziah said I might find you here. Your order, sir.
My men and I are to be transferred under Pontius Pilate, governor in Jerusalem. It says we leave tomorrow. I'm to be centurion for the governor.
Wow! Congratulations, sir! Finally, to be living in a real city for change. We better go immediately to pack our gear. The men want to celebrate tonight, hey?
I can't just yet. Of course you can. I gotta talk to Hannah.
Well, just tell the lady goodbye and meet me and the men at the tavern. If you don't mind, I'll stay around for the tears.
Hannah, this is incredible. Can you believe this? I'm going to be the centurion for the governor. You got to come with me to Jerusalem.
You have to make a choice, Marcus. If there is any chance for us to be together, you cannot go to Jerusalem.
What?
I love you, Marcus, I really do. But I follow Jesus, not Caesar. And you could too, if only you would test your newfound faith.
But Hannah, this is everything I've worked for. I've risked my life on the hope that I might get this promotion. And now that it's finally here, you want me to throw it away? To follow some penniless wandering preacher? It doesn't make any sense. What kind of choice is that?
It's the most important choice, Marcus.
Octavius, what's going on here?
The Jews, sir. Another one of their holy men is arriving for Passover celebration.
All this for a prophet?
Makes you wonder who this holy man really is, doesn't it? By the gods! It's him! It's Jesus!
Here, let me help you.
No, sir, there's no need for you to bother. I've certainly my mistake, Centurion. I'll be out of your way quickly.
Hannah, it's me. It's Marcus. What's it been? 2 years since I've seen you? What brings you here to Jerusalem?
Forgive me, sir, but I do not know anyone named Marcus anymore. And I'm certain that the Centurion has far more important concerns than a clumsy Jewish girl. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go. My master needs me. Or is it now against Roman law for a Jewish girl to follow her Messiah?
Tough break, sir? Perhaps it is your destiny to flirt with danger, not with the women.
I tell you, Sergeant, I've had my share of beautiful women in this empire, but I had to go and fall in love with the only one who won't return my affection. And why? Because I refuse to throw my life away to follow some itinerant prophet she calls a Messiah. Why is it that every time I encounter this Jesus, he bothers me so?
I told you, sir, he is trouble. For me, for you, he most certainly is trouble.
That the temple was his house. I say, we should arrest him.
Arrest him? Now? Just look at those people. They adore this Jesus. If we arrest him now, let's start a riot. No. First, we must deceive him. Trip him up somehow. We must trap him with his own words. Teacher, we know that you're a man of integrity and that you teach the way of God in accordance with the truth. You aren't swayed by men because you pay no attention to who they are. Tell us then, what is your opinion? Is it right to pay taxes to Caesar or not?
You hypocrites. Show me the coin that you pay the taxes with. Tell me, whose portrait is this and whose inscription?
Caesar's, of course.
Then give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and give to God what is God's.
Teacher, in all of the law, which is the greatest of the commandments?
Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, all of your soul, and all of your mind. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commands. The teachers of the law and the Pharisees, they sit in Moses' seat, so you must listen to them and do what they ask you to do. But do not do what they do, for they do not practice what they preach. Instead, they tie up heavy loads and place them on men's shoulders when they themselves are not willing to lift a finger to move them.
You make fools of us.
And what's worse, those people love him for doing so.
It's out of control. We can't allow this to continue any longer. Passover is just a few days away. By that time, he'll have the whole city on his side. Something must be done. Something must be done soon. Something must be done. Something must be done. This Jesus of Nazareth, he's stirring up the people against
Something must be done. Something must be done. This blaspheming deceiver is bringing the wrath of Rome down upon us.
must be done. Something must be done. And soon.
I just feel bad for him.
We must tell Caiaphas. Go straight away, tell Caiaphas. The high priest Caiaphas, he'll know just what to do.
He'll handle it discreetly.
He'll deal with it completely.
The high priest Caiaphas will know just what to do. Something must be done. Something must be done soon. Something must be done. Something must be done and soon.
Anna, Octavius said that you sent for me. It's so glad you changed your mind. It's so good to see you.
Centurion! Marcus, it's not what you think. I've come. I need your help. A friend's life is in danger. You may be our only hope.
I see. Who's in danger?
It's Jesus. Today at the temple, he ran all the money changers away and embarrassed the priests and Pharisees in front of a whole crowd. Afterwards, I heard them talking, planning revenge.
What sort of revenge?
They said that they would go to Caiaphas, that he would know what to do. It all sounded so evil, Marcus. They were so angry.
Caiaphas the high priest? I've seen a few heated encounters before between him and Pontius Pilate. It's hard to say which man hates the other more. Caiaphas is dangerous, though. But Jesus has too much popular support right now. Caiaphas could never get past his loyal followers.
But what if he does? You said yourself he's dangerous.
He is, but he also has no legal authority. Without Pilate's consent, he can take no lasting measures against Jesus. So the power to condemn a man still lies completely in Rome's hands. And Rome will never condemn an innocent man. So you see, Hannah, you have no reason to worry about Jesus. I am sure that everything is going to work out just fine.
Oh, Marcus, I hope you're right. I pray you're right. But everything in me just says that something is gonna change.
Yes. Of course, you're absolutely correct. Something must be done about this Jesus of Nazareth. Our coexistence with these Roman heathens is fragile enough without some foolish rabble-rouser stirring up the people. We will deal with this matter, and in a most finite manner. Well, better that one man die for the people than that the entire nation should perish.
Maybe we could just run him out of the city before Passover begins.
Run him. And how do you propose that we do that? How do you take a man with hundreds, maybe thousands of followers, and simply run him out of the city? It's not that simple. Efforts to discredit him have all failed. His popularity with the people is growing daily, and at our expense, I might add. You do not simply chase away a man like Jesus. He would only return, and our problems would return with him. Gentlemen, our solution must be permanent. We need a reason, a plausible reason, to have Jesus arrested. We must be creative about this. And more important than that, we need to determine the proper time and place for his arrest. Someplace private, away from the eyes and ears of his adoring public. And to that end, I offer you the services of this man. Gentlemen, I would like for you all to meet Judas Iscariot. He has agreed, for a price, to turn over his master Jesus to us tomorrow evening in an out-of-the-way place. All we need now are a few convincing witnesses, a little help from our friend Pontius Pilate, and if all goes well, we should have Jesus tried, convicted, and executed well before Passover begins. Excellent. Well, gentlemen, good night and sleep well. Tomorrow promises to be a very busy day. Oh, Malchus, pay them.
Still sleeping. Arise. The hour has come for the Son of Man to be betrayed into the hands of sinners. Look, here comes my betrayer. Friend, do what you came for. Am I leading a rebellion that you come at me with swords and clubs? I was with you every day in the temple courts, yet you did not lay a finger on me. But this is your hour, where darkness reigns.
Well, well, Caiaphas, I understand you have a pressing problem that only the governor can handle. It had better be important to have awoken me at such an early hour.
Pontius Pilate, Your Excellency, sir, we are certainly grateful for your audience. Here is our problem.
I see. So what charges do you bring against this man?
Well, he is a criminal. If he were not, we would not be turning him over to you.
You, come to me. Now, so you are that prophet from Nazareth, aren't you? You know, I've heard some things about you. My wife has even seen you in her nightmares. So just who are you anyways? Are you the king of the Jews?
Was that your idea, or did others talk to you about me?
You think I am a Jew? It is your people and your chief priests who brought you to me. So just what is it you're supposed to have done?
My kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servants would fight to prevent my arrest. But now my kingdom is from another place.
So you are a king. This could be entertaining after all.
You are right in saying that I am a king. In fact, for this reason I was born. And for this reason I came into the world, to testify to the truth. Everyone who stands on the side of truth listens to me.
Truth. What is truth? Another lunatic Jewish philosopher. Where do these people come from? I find no basis for charges against this man.
No basis. No basis.
But it is customary for me to release one prisoner at the time of Passover. Shall I release the King of the Jews? But I find no fault with this man.
Your Excellency, this is getting out of hand. I am sure this man is innocent. Shall I have the soldiers throw off this mob?
Silence! Silence! You take him. I find no basis for charges against him.
But we have a law. And according to that law, he must die. He claimed to be the Son of God.
Do you hear what they are saying? Who are you? Where do you come from? Speak to me! Do you not know who I am? I have the power to free you or to crucify you. Shall I crucify your king?
Yes.
Here is your king.
We have no king, but Caesar.
I wash my hands of this man's blood. Crucify him!
Here am I! Have some wine! Come on! Aren't you thirsty? Get down off that cross and have a drink with me and my friends!
Father, forgive them. They don't know what they do.
You said you were going to destroy the temple and rebuild it in 3 days.
Come down off that cross if you're truly the Son of God.
He saved others, but he can't save himself.
Come on down, that we might believe.
My God! Why have you forsaken me? Father, into your hands I commit my spirit.
Centurion! Who was that man?
Could he be the one? Say my search is over. Could he be the one true hope for me? In 1,000 years, in 1,000 lifetimes, will I ever find a sweeter reason to believe? Could he be the one?
Surely, he was the Son of God.
I wouldn't have hoped to have seen you again so soon.
Your Excellency, one small detail remains. You see, while this Jesus was still alive, he claimed that he would rise from the grave on the 3rd day following his death. Of course, this is all nonsense, but we believe that his followers may try to steal the body just to promote such a fantasy.
So what is it you ask of Rome this time? More killing, perhaps? Maybe we should crucify all his disciples. No, that's probably not good enough for you. We should kill anyone who ever knew the man. Would that take care of your problem sufficiently?
Governor, sir, all we ask for is a guard. maybe 2. Just enough to protect the tomb until the 3rd day has passed. That way we may prevent any further deceptions from this Jesus.
Very well. Take a guard. Centurion, go to the tomb. Make it as secure as you know how. Place my seal upon it, and place 2 experienced guards there for 3 days. I wish I never had anything to do with this Jesus of Nazareth. My wife, she was right. I should have had nothing to do with this man.
By the gods, this is boring work, Octavius. We've been here nearly 3 days and nothing has happened.
What do you expect from graveyard duty, soldier? I just wish a centurion would send someone to relieve us. Oh, perhaps we'll have some company after all.
Soldier, report. What happened here?
Is that you, Octavius? I can't see a thing. There was an awful light. A man like a god pushed away the stone. Where's Octavius? Is he still here? Is he dead?
No, our friend is still with us. Octavius, Sergeant, tell me exactly what happened here.
Oh, sir, nothing out of the ordinary. Just, saw some woman walking down the road, and that's when it happened.
What happened?
Well, the earthquake, sir. The ground shook, and everything went black, and a man that I've never seen before appeared as if he rode a bolt of lightning to the ground, and this man or god or whatever he was, he moved that stone away as if it were a pebble. I felt an awful fear crushing in my chest, and that's all I remember, sir. Everything went black.
The body's not here. Jesus is missing.
Oh no! We're all doomed! If Pilate hears it, this will all die!
Pilate's not going to hear anything, boy. I'm sorry, Centurion, but if word of this gets back, we'll be executed for dereliction of our duty. Now, it was that old priest and his cronies that got us into this mess. They have as much at stake as we do. I say, we find them and let them figure a way out of this. What do you say? Sir?
Sorry, I was thinking.
Sir, we need to get at those old priests. Concoct some story about being attacked by Jesus' followers or something. Sir!
Go, Octavius. Return to Jerusalem. Tell them Tell them whatever you like. You'll get no argument from me. Just go. They say that life is a series of decisions. We make choices, we live, we learn, we move on. But some of these decisions have a way of challenging everything we believed was truth. Do I pursue what I've always known, what I've always adored? The fame, the riches, the splendor, and everything that goes with it. Or is there another way? A way that has a Messiah with nails in his palms and mercy in his eyes. Oh, but I'd be seen as a lunatic by them. At best, they would think I was crazy to throw this away. I've come so far. But I can't forget what I've seen, what I've witnessed, how he met the lame, the broken, the sick, the blind, and through his power, transformed them and their hearts. But what does that mean for me? I'm not sick, I'm not blind, I'm not lame. I'm a centurion, Rome's finest. But why do I feel so empty? As if none of this means anything. I've seen a lot of tombs. I'm a centurion. But I've never seen one that was filled become empty again. Is it hope? Would this Jesus welcome me? Hannah always tells me, have faith, Marcus. Make a choice and have faith in it. I choose Jesus. Yes, I choose Jesus. I choose Jesus.
Have you guys seen Marcus? The centurion. Where's the centurion? You guys. Where is he? Where is he? Marcus, centurion. Have you guys seen him? Oh.
Marcus, what are you doing here?
The guards mustn't know that I'm here. Pilate's put a price on my head, so I can't stay long. But I had to see you.
Marcus, what is going on? Octavius just came through here with some priests from the temple. They were looking for you. They said that you were involved in the theft of Jesus' body from the tomb, but I was there. I saw the angel. There was no theft. They're lying about you, Marcus, but why? What have you done?
I made a choice, Hannah. That's it. A simple decision I should have made 2 years ago, but I was blind and foolish. But there, peering into that empty tomb, everything just became so simple, so obvious. Jesus is who he said he was. I've chosen to follow him. I'm starting over.
That's wonderful, Marcus, but what will you do and where will you go?
All I know is I have to get as far away from here as I can. And I don't want to go alone.
You won't be alone, Marcus. You won't ever be alone.